Okay. We are reading some ReZero, chapter 119. Back then, even now, love Unchanging. And also, I'm sorry, but these reactions are probably gonna keep coming out bi-weekly, every 2 weeks. I know it's only one chapter every 2 weeks. I know, but I'm sorry. It's just I have a lot of other stuff that takes more priority. Hopefully, at some point we'll be able to do more, especially in Arc 5. Hopefully the chapters will be shorter again. Early Arc 4, I could get a lot more done and put out because the chapters are shorter, but now these chapters are a lot longer because we're at the final stretch of things. So yeah, I apologize, but it's probably going to keep happening for the foreseeable future. But we are going to get through, to answer everybody's questions. You know, I am finishing Arc 4. I might do reactions to the anime and, like, bulk things, like, just cut up, like, I'm going to react to, like, 12 episodes as they come out and then release it all as one video. This is chopped up to, like, 10 minutes and just anything I might have to say or something. I'm not sure if I'll do that. I might. When Arc 4 is over, we're going to read the if chapters and all that. Yes, we are going to read Arc 5. I'm going to read Arc 5. I'm not sure when. I'm probably going to take a break between Arc 4, and that also might be so I can react to it on my own a little bit to build up a backlog so I can release it weekly. Either way, we'll see how I'm going to handle it. But yes, you know, we're not stopping after Arc 4. We might stop, but not, you know, permanently is what I'm saying. This is not like, you know, this is only my reactions to Arc 4. I'm not going to wait for the anime. Well, I mean, no, because the anime still cuts out so much. I'm thinking, though, if the anime did do the director's retake thing, so maybe it would be better because this translation also, I gotta say, like, my motivation to read ReZero has also been, like, halved. Because, like, I still love the series, but this translation is not that great. So, to get the motivation I want to read a chapter is just like, nah. But, yeah, we'll talk about all that, what we're doing for Arc 5 when we get to that. But we're definitely going to do it, just I'm not sure when. Okay, let's get into the actual chapter. Sorry about all that business talk. So, okay, we're not moving away from that scene. We're still with the Juice flashback. His fight with Pandora. Okay. Well, I guess it's not really his fight with Pandora. She's not really fighting him. I guess, yeah, when else would we see this? I thought, again, I'm so used to ReZero cutting away at the peak of a moment. Yeah, so we are seeing this because I guess when else would we have seen this happen to Juice? So I'm so not used to getting so much, I don't want to say answers, but we're actually getting a lot more context around. Like, Juice is coming into full clarity now. Oh, well, I mean, there's still some stuff before all this, but from this point onwards, we're sort of filling the gap to really get a clear picture, which we don't tend to get with a lot of characters in ReZero. But so actually, I wonder if that means that this, whatever the stuff that Juice put inside him is also in Subaru now, maybe? Is that how it works? Is that the black stuff that was coming off of him, like in the anime and everything? I assumed it was more of like an aura type thing, but maybe it was real. Right, so we're calling that stuff, the black liquid stuff, the witch factor? Because they did say Subaru has the witch factor. If I'm correct on that. My memory is so hazy on a lot of the Ekidana talks because it was so long ago. And there's so much that she said. But I don't remember if that was there. Maybe somebody else said it. But I believe Subaru was confirmed to have the witch factor. So this is before he was Sloth. I assumed he was still Sloth here. But apparently not. But he is still saying authority of Sloth unseen hand. So, I don't know. But he just said, I don't get it. Yeah, this does change a lot of things. That it's not that Regulus is not getting wounded. He's not getting... Nothing is affecting him. The dirt isn't even on him from the attack. He was slammed into the ground, regardless of the state of his being, physical, whether it be weak or wounded or whatever. Regardless, no dirt, nothing. Huh. So, and his whole thing of going back up to, I came here and presently here, so what do you think you're doing? You're moving the situation along without paying the slightest mind to me. Giving and wantless as I am, I still think I have to still think that about now is a suitable enough time for me to be angry. Like, his whole thing is nobody paying attention to him, feeling like he's being ignored, feeling like people don't understand his logic or see it from his point of view. So his whole thing is, the outsider, he cannot affect the world and the world cannot affect him, I think is what we're going for. Greed. And again, that is the opposite of greed. Again, gluttony is still weird because it's not like the opposite of gluttony. It's strange. But, right? Because how would what we know about gluttony be any different from... yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe the fact that it, takes away from... I don't know, but that's still... I don't know. Either way, this greed being wanting everything, wanting the whole world, and he can have none of the world can't interact with him, he can't interact with it. Yeah, I can see where we're going with that. I was curious as to how we were going to... I've heard the opposite theory before, but I wasn't really sure how it would work. But now we can see. Okay, so we are moving on. Amelia's like, yeah, it is kind of weird to just be sitting here watching this fight between these two. I want to see what happens, but, yeah, and even with this black stuff, I guess he doesn't look like Betelgeuse, Well, have they said Betelgeuse at any point? Have they said his name? I'm gonna actually search Betelgeuse. Did they use Betelgeuse? No. Okay, so they haven't said his name. If I spelled that correctly, I don't know if I did. Are we on the correct page? We were up here somewhere. But yeah, anyway, so he seemingly doesn't look like Betelgeuse right now because she's seen Betelgeuse, right? Betelgeuse, correct? I'm trying to remember through all the loops if the final loop she actually did see him or not, but I thought she did. I don't know. I don't know. I thought at least in the final chase thing with him. Okay, I was not getting that from Pandora. She's like watching the battle, panting rather sexually. Okay, was not expecting that. I thought she was gonna be the total Kudere sort of character. Great, and so her mother just left her in the princess room. That's what it's called. Just left her in there where she went to go handle all this. Wow, man, so she's hugging her and crying, so her face is behind a young Emilia, so young Emilia never saw her crying, but now old Emilia is seeing her mother cry from that side. Oh, that's a powerful, scene in my head. Oh, that is genius. Yeah, so they're coming here for the seal, apparently. I assumed that would be something that Emilia accidentally did, but I guess they're here for the seal. I wasn't sure if they were here for something else. But why was Betelgeuse here originally? Was Juice here originally? Why are they all fighting back? What is going on with that? Because he was the sloth before then, apparently, because he said unseen hands see the sloth or whatever the hell he said. It is crazy that we're getting this flashback here, and then there's still just so much that we don't know, though. I can't even highlight that. There we go. But yeah, we're getting this flashback, but then even before this flashback, there's still so much that we have yet to learn. And maybe that's going to be part of the trial, too, going even farther back in the past. Okay, so she's going with Arch, this random dude that got introduced and wasn't even described what he looked like. He's just an elf man. I was not expecting to have this big of a role. He's taking Emilia out of the forest. Okay. Oh, man, this is fucking rough. I don't know what to say about it, but just having to be separated from Her parent having to be separated from her child like that. I mean, that's sort of like the theme of this whole entire arc. Okay, that is... I didn't even think about that, but yeah, she quickly made the decision to follow her mother, or, sorry, follow, not her mother, but her past self, unlike what she just did before, wanting to stick around and watch it. But yeah, it's good that she's already, in this single chapter, growing. And this is where she starts to blame herself. This is where she starts to just create that shell. Now we're just kind of seeing all the pieces fall into place, but as far as her personality goes, I mean. Okay, this is one of the fingers, and again, he has the fingers here already, which would imply that he already had the unseen hands. I keep calling it the unforeseen hands. But yeah, I don't know how this timeline works. Yeah, works out. Okay, so he's not even the Archbishop of Greed right now. He is just Cardinal Greed and the Cardinal of Sloth and everything. Okay, so it's different than having the seat of Sloth, which would make him an Archbishop, apparently. So, like, the witch cult is very bureaucratic. It's more than I thought it would be, but it does seem that way. The witch beast Black Snake has been loosened in on the forest. Hold on. Right, that's one of the it's one of the fucking the three great Beastie Boys, right? It was the rabbit, the whale, and the snake. Correct? What else would it be? I think it was those three, because I know we didn't see the third one. Okay, yeah. So the black snake is even less control. Why is it like one thing? It's even less control than the white whale or the sizable hare. The great rabbit, that's what it's called in the other translation. The sizable hare. But yeah, I'm not sure why black snake is one word. Is black snake as a one word a thing? I don't think so. No, just, yeah, a black snake. Okay, interesting. But so the white whale is directly under Gluttony's command, but the sizable hare or the great rabbit are not. He's not controlling them in any way, which I didn't think he even controlled the white whale. I thought he was controlling them in the same way that he does the great rabbit, which is, I guess, that its course can be guided. But I guess I also sort of thought those were a little bit... I thought of any of them, those would be the one that was, just ravenous on their own. But the black snake is just a natural disaster which listens to nobody. A catastrophe among catastrophes. So Pandora can't even do it, but she can lead it to a destination. Okay. So, okay, yeah, Pandora's a secret person in the witch cult. Okay, so we just got a finger that's helping us now. I don't know where we're going with this, but it is cool. We just got some elf boy, some finger dude. Oh, great, but he's already... Someone got his leg. Probably the snake. Yep, stay back. But to think it came so quickly, it's gotta be the black snake, right? So he uprights himself, but he can't move. Marks like black burn wounds besmirch his exposed shins. It's a vile tongue. Okay, vile tongue of the black snake. So his tongue whips across his legs. Or it entangles his leg. So it entangles his leg. He falls down. Finger gets back up. But his legs do not move an inch. Or is he saying, like, he's not standing up, he just means he uprights himself as in, like, he sits up. He sits up, but he can't move his legs. And there is black burn marks all over his, his legs and now his exposed shins because they've been burned off. But so the snake's still not, it doesn't still have its tongue around him. I'm already beyond saving. Is it like poison? The man's face rapidly begins to change in appearance. His skin from the neck up steadily grows in dark, malted marks, like all spotty. The eyes of his gentle-looking face bulging open, eyeballs close to falling out as his face sinks in. Ugh. So, yeah, it's poison. And everything just with dingy blood. Oh, that's a description. Dingy blood. Strangling his life to nothing as it gushes away. Oh, and Emilia had to see that, now she's having to see it again. And even Echidon's expression looks scrunched up in pain. Potpourri of pestilence. Potpourri of pestilence. What is the definition of potpourri? Hold on. What is the definition of it? A mixture of things, especially in a musical or literal like, yeah, what? That's such a weird way to describe it. Like, it's so flowery. It's as if he's, you know, describing it as being morbidly beautiful. But that'd be weird if he was calling it morbidly beautiful right here. But yeah, the potpourri of pestilence. Witch of blight. The black snake. The witch beast of blight. I really love the contrast of the potpourri of pestilence, witch beast of blight, the black snake. Fuck! Just screams out, fuck! That's so... Again, this translation is so bad. I cannot possibly imagine this guy saying that. Yep, and then there he got his ankle. He's done for. What's he gonna do? Just, like, you know, eat the baby? I mean, he's not a baby, but still. Oh, he's just, like, gonna cut off that leg. Is that game gonna work? Is it fast enough to get up your body, or is this Walking Dead rules? And his teeth are just cracking because he's gritting his teeth so hard. Yeah, that's why they tell you to bite down on something. Oh, I do like that a series actually, like, has included that. You know, a lot of people don't you know, include that. But when you're going through enough pain, if you don't have something to bite down on, you're gonna break your teeth. I mean, this all worked well and good until the snake just licks you again. You know, you ain't got out of this. I mean, it was a quick decision, but is it even going to matter? Okay, so Emilia did not even see it. She had her face just pressed against him. And it isn't stopping at just the leg. His leg is drying up. It's, you know, dying. It's the virus is going through it. But it's not stopping at just the leg. You see the white flowers between those two trees? Huh? Okay, run to those flowers, run past the flowers, go straight ahead. Because he's not going to be able to run fast enough. Like, is the virus infecting even the forest and stuff? No matter what you hear, don't look back. Yeah. She runs. She keeps going. We all echo through her brain. Just keep going. Yep, so it wasn't even covering the rest of the forest, but chopping off his leg didn't even work. Didn't even need the snake to lick him again. It just keeps going. You can't stop it. It's too fast. Ah, the fact that death is looming in on him means that death is growing distant from the girl. What a good line. And the end slithers closer. Oh, God. It remains not ever going dry. Wow. And yeah, Emilia's long past the white flowers. She keeps going. And now Emilia's figured it out. The seal, they're here after the seal, so I'll just go do something with the seal. I'll take it away from them. Okay, the story shall leave the side of the girl, temporarily, to return to the scene of the fight, to see two fates and see how they conclude. Okay, Elia Forest, Glaciated evermore is our next chapter. Okay, hell yeah. But, okay, so we're gonna cut back and see Juice and Green and see them fight, okay? I can't believe we're actually doing that. Just, like, so meta. Alright, I know you guys want to see this fight, so let's just go. Since we're gonna cut to that next chapter, don't worry. Preview, next chapter, the fight. Monday. Arch, as a character, was not expected to be that important, and he ultimately was killed in the same chapter anyway. But yeah, putting up that much of a resistance, doing what had to be done even when it didn't matter in the end. Bravo, man, bravo. And just, I don't know, this great chapter. Very emotional chapter. Very, very emotional chapter. Really cool seeing the Black Snake getting the rest of the great beasts. We learned a lot more about greed and stuff. If anybody can clear up exactly the wording on the Archbishop's things, the Cardinals, if that's just a translation thing with this, and Translation Chickens, the anime, or whatever. If somebody could help me with the terms and timeline a little bit of what I should know by now, it would seriously help a lot. But, yeah. Till then, get the fuck out of here.